Still on matters to do with education, a grade 10 pupil, beneficiary of the Constituency Development Fund bursary support program, has thanked government for considering her on the program as she successfully started attending class at Kamwala Secondary School. Likando Mono, 19, has explained that she had no one to sponsor her education, describing this bursary scheme as a blessing. Meanwhile, Kamwala Ward 5 Councillor Mainda Smata, who identified the pupil, has appealed to the Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development to expedite the formulation of guidelines for the Ward Development Committee, who are responsible for identifying vulnerable school-going children. Details in this.
She is one of the first beneficiaries of the Constituency Development Fund bursary support program. Likando Mono, 19, has Monday resumed classes at Kamwala Secondary School in grade 10 after being denied entry under Dode, also known as APU program, due to lack of enough fund for her tuition and user fees. In an interview, Likando has thanked government for considering her on the program.
Grade 9 exam, nembea pa Nampondo, pa Nkomba Primary School, Chibunji District. Then, like over all these years, because they be like Montaminians on Easter spons go school, Nyamichi means to struggle. Because I've got 3 brothers, one sent family, a mama stands zila. Nenzeli be like ola mami, Nenzeli be like Muntu teni apa ni 4 chan 1 4. Then mama na kwanza she manage kusta kulipila kochi half, that was 500 per school wenza babakana. At we can't allow you to enter into school, not until you pay your school fees.
Meanwhile, Kamwala Ward 5 Councillor Mainda Smata, who identified the pupil, says the fund is meant for the vulnerable and those who are in genuine need will benefit from it.
These have to pay something to the school for them to be able to learn, and that's a program where we're identifying those that cannot afford to pay, and we are putting them under the Constituency Development Fund bursary. So this is a program where we identify the most vulnerable, and we have a stringent process of identification through visiting these places and ensuring that the pupils that we are identifying are vulnerable.
He has since appealed to Ministry of Local Government and Rural Development to expedite the formulation of guidelines on the utilization of various components of the CDF.
We are also appealing to the Ministry of Local Government to expedite the issue of giving us guidelines as a Ward Development Committee, because at the end of the day, the Ward Development Committee will be the one that will be also receiving applications from vulnerable families or pupils to be considered. So today, Likando is going to report for school, and whatever balance is on the DODE scheme will be paid for by the Constituency Development Fund bursary component, the 20% which has already been released by the Ministry of Finance.
Likando Mono is the first among many who are set to be put on the program to allow them have their education. Alex Shimba, Kamni News, in Lusaka.